obviously we're going to see a Shimano update, whether it's next month or later this year, going 13-speed, wireless.
But at that stage, they'd be just catching up to SRAM.
And whether, to me, the whole thing comes down to whether the power meter is going to work. Or potentially they just completely give up on it. But I don't see how they can give up on it, given they will be pushing this out to their pro teams and therefore have to be doing it with a power meter.
Okay. Well, let's look at it. Best case scenario. They go to, I guess if they go 13
Best
speed.
case scenario, they go 13 speed,
right.
13 speed with a 10 tooth, fully wireless, so no more battery, and let's say it's shifting's faster.
That's 13 speed, isn't it? The
Correct.
Explore.
Correct. But it's only one by.
Only one by.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a gravel group set.
Right. But technically, could you rig a, what would stop you putting a 2x chain set on that and a front derailleur?
Comment down below with the answer to that question, because Chris doesn't know the answer.
Why? Yeah, if they've got the 13 speed capability in the rear derailleur, why can't they run a front derailleur with it?
I don't know. The levers are capable of doing it because they're essentially the road levers.
Because where my brain was going was, at best, even with all the changes Shimano could make, they would just be catching up to where SRAM are at. Arguably not quite there, because I think the new SRAM braking's better.
It'd be pretty heavy though, because that SRAM rear derailleur on Explore is a chunk of metal.
Right. Okay.
So that Mads Pedersen build that we were seeing during the classic setup with that 13 speed 1x Explore setup, that would be the same. There's be no weight saving advantage to that over a standard 2x setup, purely due to how chunky that rear setup is.
What's people's opinion on speeds then? If Shimano come out and it's 13 speed and it can be run 2x, is that moving the needle back in Shimano's favor? Is that then making the SRAM 2x look a bit dated? Because to get 13 speed, you need to go 1x?
This is why I think it just comes down to the power meter. I just can't see how you can. Okay, there'll be a video showing how the Shimano 13 speed is 0.001% faster shifting under load. Cool. But if it's overeating by 13% on my left leg, I don't give a shit. So to me, that's it. Just unless that's sorted, it's not a fair comparison. And I'm pretty sure the pro teams agree with me, Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in saying the pro teams agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What makes it? What makes Shimano win the war on this new release for you?
I've come out. I pinned my flag to SRAM about 6 months ago and said it's the premier group set.
Whoa, back!
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Yeah,
this just snuck under the radar.
No,
I didn't see this on Escape Collective. Dear me.
No, I've been saying if for someone buying a new bike now, you would pick the SRAM Red option over the Durace. So even if they fix their power meter, that's when it started. So that's why I was asking about the 13 speed thing. So they fix their power meter, they go wireless, they go 13 speed. Then it gets interesting, but that's a lot of ifs. If any one of those things aren't there, then at best they're getting level again. I don't know. They're going to have to get creative. I don't see it.
So 13 speed, wireless, group set. So you mean Campagnolo, Super Record, 2025 edition, which is exactly what that is. Now, you and I both laughed
but the pricing is ridiculous. The price,
true.
So
that's true.
It's just immediately.
Yeah. Can I just quickly mention I did get to see that on the weekend?
Any good?
It's certainly a vast improvement on the buoy that was hanging off the back of the bikes and the rear derailleur in the previous iteration of it. So it is a bit of an improvement on that. That rear derailleur has lost a bit of weight, which it had some weight to lose. It looked fine. Obviously the riding of it I'm not sure about. But okay, so the thumb shifter's back. But Jesse, it's in the wrong position. So I've got some footage of me, like, it's not where it used to be, where you'd rest your thumb and it was the machine gun and you could tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
Like, it's not up there. You've got to twist your wrist around to actually find it. And it's quite a discreet button. It's interesting. It's not... I really thought this was going to be like an EPS throwback, but it's not at all. It's a completely redesigned hood. And yeah, for me, that was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. And again, that's another group set that claims to have a power meter, but no one's ever actually seen it in real life. I think Shane Miller's still waiting to actually even get one to test.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're willing to get him to test one's another story. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm still torn with this because yes, Campy is still a meme to me. I have people in my life whose opinion I respect when it comes to products, and they're telling me, no, Chris, you need to take this seriously. I just don't believe them. It's just still to me pretend land.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So you said comparing between Red and Dura Ace, that decision is made in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same then for the group sets below then? Now?
Well, I obviously haven't ridden the new Force. Assuming it's, this, but a bit heavier, then yeah, I think I'd pick that over Ultegra. I think the problem with the SRAM Rival, I think it starts getting pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Then the weight starts to come into play. So I think probably at that level, 105 still wins. But
Well, 105 still wins, but also, again, we're talking June 2025, but like Ultegra deals are pretty good at the moment. So you can potentially even get pricing on Ultegra that's playing around that rival space, which clearly shows what's coming. But yeah.
Always found group set stuff kind of boring. I'm not a group set head. I can never get into it. For me, it's just the gears change and it doesn't do, it's just not. It's not a sexy part of the bike that gets me that excited.
There's no tour number.
No, it doesn't. I mean, there's some people they're obsessed with group sets.
Yeah.
It's this and it's one by and for me, I never could quite get there with it. So I'm kind of,
It's functional. I know what you mean. I always find it interesting how opinionated people are about group sets. If Shimano go and blow it out of the water and go, yep, here's an even better 13 speed, blah, 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 power meter that works, it'll be cool. Yeah, 100%. Go for it.